Good to see you guys. I've been testing crypto platforms for several years now, and the one thing I've learned is that a platform only shows its real face after you've used it long enough to get past the honeymoon phase. The first week almost always looks fine. It's week 2 and 3 where you start to see what's actually going on. And that's exactly the kind of testing I've done here. 3 months on this platform, daily sessions, real tokens. So today, I'm going to open everything up and walk you through exactly as it happens. And then I want to talk about something that I think matters more than the demo, why this type of tool makes real sense right now, and one important lesson I learned the hard way about protecting yourself. But before I click anything, one small thing worth mentioning. I've used this platform from my phone and laptop at different points, and every single time the experience was exactly the same. Same screen layout, same features, everything working the same way regardless of the device. And that might sound like a basic thing, but honestly, a lot of platforms still get this wrong. When it works this cleanly across devices, it usually means the team actually spent time building it properly.
Okay, my dashboard is loaded. Everything I need to set up and run mining is right here in one place. Nothing hidden or complicated. Okay, so here I want to stop for a second because I think this feature is actually really valuable. The platform supports multiple blockchains, meaning right now I have different tokens to choose from. And practically speaking, that means I can just use whatever I already have. I don't need to buy a specific token just to get started. That kind of flexibility is genuinely useful. Okay, I'm going with Ethereum and then moving to the cluster power settings. So think of this as an intensity slider. It controls how much computing power the system uses and how efficiently it runs. And the reason I don't just leave this on default is that it directly affects the fee at the end. So getting this right actually matters for the overall return. Okay, so going ahead and hit start now. Good, mining is running. The console is right here showing me everything: time, power, my progress, live log right here that I always keep visible because it shows exactly what's happening inside the system in real time, not just a simple progress indicator. So, gonna let this run.
Okay, guys, let me stop the session. Okay, pop-up is here, session is done, and right here is exactly how many ETH came out of this run. So to receive these, first I need to enter my receiving wallet address. Next up is the infrastructure, and in plain terms, this is just the platform's charge for running the mining. It gets calculated automatically based on the power settings I chose and how long the session ran. Nothing complicated. And this is something I appreciate. I can cover it using any token I have available, not just one specific option. There's also a wallet connect option right there that handles everything automatically in one click, but I'll do it manually so you can see each step clearly. Okay, tapping confirm right here, and now it's processing. Should take a few minutes.
So while we wait, let me quickly explain what cloud mining is. So the way it works is pretty straightforward once you strip away the jargon. The whole idea is built around remote infrastructure. There are professional data centers out there running industrial-grade mining hardware at scale. And what this platform does is essentially connect people to that existing computing power. A session gets configured and the infrastructure does the computational heavy lifting on the data center side. And here's why I think this is worth paying attention to right now specifically. The crypto market right now is in a phase that makes a lot of traditional strategies feel unreliable. Prices are volatile, simple staking returns have dropped significantly across most networks, and a lot of passive income strategies that worked well a year or two ago just aren't delivering the same results anymore. And cloud mining through a legitimate platform addresses that problem in a pretty direct way because the returns it generates aren't tied to price movements. It doesn't matter whether the market goes up or down on any given day, you're producing output on assets you already own, and that output is consistent regardless of market conditions. And that's actually a pretty rare thing to have access to right now.
And look, before I wrap up, I want to share the specific lesson I took from losing money years ago. The people who walked away from it without losing much weren't necessarily smarter or more careful than everyone else. They just had one simple habit: They withdrew to their own personal wallet after every session, instead of letting funds build up on the platform. That's the whole thing. So now that's exactly what I do. After every single session, everything goes to a wallet where I hold the keys myself. Not sometimes, not when I remember, every time, automatically. So that's my honest take.